Hey, what's going on, Exiles? This is Squadzilla. Uh, just wanted to do a video today. I've had a lot of people recently, newcomers to the game, even some old vets that really aren't sure of the game, ask a lot of questions about what character to select, what gear is good, what do I do with my skill points, and so on and so forth. Just on and on and on. Alright, today I'd like to dive right on in and help out any of you newcomers and vets that might need a little help understanding the game a little bit better on a simpler basis. So today I'm going to keep it simple. We're gonna discuss characters and their attributes. I'm going to also venture in a little bit to gear for characters and how to equip it based on those attributes. And you're going to hear that word a lot, attributes. What is an attribute? So attributes are strength, dexterity, and intelligence. So you look at your screen, you log in for the first time, you're going to be able to create a character, select a class. So there's six main classes that you can start with. You're gonna look here. You're gonna see first off is the Templar, who is a strength intelligence character. You have a Shadow, which is a dexterity intelligence character. You have the Marauder, which is a strength based character. You go over to the Ranger, which is an evasion dexterity based character. You have a Duelist, which is a strength and dexterity character. And the Witch, finally, which is an intelligence based character. And in the Act 3, at the Scepter of God, you get the Scion character. You have the Scion character is a mix. She uses basically all types of attributes that there are. Strength, dexterity, intelligence. Which is good if you want to have a build that kind of leans on all three of those to run. So I'm going to open up my page here. I'm a level 90 Templar, Hierophant. We're in Standard. We're going to go in and we're going to look at the passive tree. If you've ever looked at the passive tree and you're new, or you were new at once, you probably thought, oh, what's going on here? This is crazy. And I've talked to several people that, sadly, that's the first thing that gets them with this game, the passive tree. And we don't want that to happen. We want you to understand the passive tree. We want you to understand what the builds are about, because we want to grow our community. Our community is awesome. Got a lot of friends that play the game, and we want to keep as many people as we can around. So yeah, so we're gonna go in here and we're gonna take a look. I'm gonna toggle over to my passive tree, and so take a look at the passive tree. I mean, there's just so much that you know, so many things, so many connections. Where do I start? Where do I begin? So each character that you select has a beginning point. Templar, Witch beginning, Shadow, Ranger, Duelist, Marauder, and finally the Scion right in the middle. She uses it all. But I have a Templar right here, and what we're going to focus on today for all of you is the three nodes right in the middle. You see them. The blue intelligence, the green dexterity, and the red strength. So each one of these are important because they allow you to equip certain items and certain gems throughout your leveling process. Each character comes with a base attribute, but to start with, we're going to start with your red strength. So each strength node that you select Okay, that's 10 strength to each one. Okay, each one of those is going to give you at its base for every 10 strength 5 maximum life and 2% increased melee physical damage, which is pretty good as it scales and you get more and more strength. And even some of these bigger nodes, they'll give you, like this one right here, it gives you plus 10 to strength and intelligence. Just throughout the board, there'll be all these. There's the big nodes that are 30 intelligence, 30 dexterity, so on and so forth. So, again, 10 strength. For each 10 strength you get 5 maximum life, 2% increased melee physical damage. For dexterity, the green nodes, for each 10 dexterity, you get at its base 20 accuracy and 2% increased evasion rating for every 10 dexterity. And then you have the blue, which is intelligence, which at its base gives you 10. For every 10 intelligence, you get 5 mana and 2% increased evasion. Intelligence. So aside from the additional buffs that I just talked to you about right there, why is this important? Why is it important that I have 140 intelligence, as you see on my screen, and 246 evasion, etc. Well, the reason for this is for your items and gems. Take a look at my inventory. I've got several items here, each of different rarity, each a different attribute requirement. So we'll start with the white. We have a white bow, which requires level 5 and 26 dexterity. So if you're not level 5 and you don't have 26 dexterity on your tree, you're not going to be able to equip this and use this. So you would need to go when you get your passives and find 26 dexterity. So then you go over and you have a blue/purple magic robe. It doesn't have a level requirement, but it does require 17 intelligence to equip that. I also have a gold/yellow armor helmet, which requires level 7 and 21 strength. And finally over here I've got a bronze unique sword, which has a level requirement of 10, and as you see it has 2 requirements for 18 strength and 26 dexterity. So without those attributes, again, you're not going to be able to equip this, which can be frustrating. Which brings me to the next part. Why are those important? Why do I need to know this? Well, it's because when you come into the probably the most important part of the game, I think, is the gem selection and the gems you use. So, as you see, I got 3 gems here. I've got a green dexterity, a blue intelligence, and a red strength gem. We're seeing a common factor here. Red is strength, even in your armors, the sockets. So the white short bow requires level 5, 26 dexterity. However, when I take this gem, which is a level 1, but it requires level 38 to equip and 63 dexterity. So when I take that and I socket it into the bow, it's going to change it from level 5, 26 dexterity, to now 38, 63 dexterity. So if you're not level 38 and you don't have 63 dexterity, you're not going to be able to use this bow. It's not going to work. And that's going to be a problem, because you're going to need that. So then if you go over here to your robe that has 17 intelligence required, say you've got 17 intelligence and you have this robe equipped, and you go in here and you put this gem in it, or try to put this gem in it, or unequip it and put this gem in it, it's going to take it from 17 intelligence to now the level of the gem and the intelligence requirement, which is level 10, 29 intelligence. So without those attributes on your passive tree, you're not going to be able to use this robe. Same for the rare helmet. When you equip this level 15, it's a level 15 gem. It requires level 55 and 88 strength. So when I socket it in this level 7 21 strength helmet, it's going to change it to level 55 and 88 strength. And as you can see in the gem, and to the right of there in parentheses, it has gem, and that's the reason you wouldn't be able to equip this item. It's because it says gem. Because your gem level is too high and requires too much of an attribute for you to use. And I'll give you an example of that real quick. You know, because as you level as a character, your gems are automatically going to level. So if you're sitting in here and you equipped one of these gems at level 1 and you're able to use it at level 1, well, now you've gone and you're level 50, but you don't have the intelligence required for that gem. It's not going to work. It's not going to give you the attributes of that gem or of that piece of armor. So I have a level 19 spark gem which requires level 67 and 148 intelligence. Well, I'm a level 90 Templar, so I can socket this gem if it didn't have a 148 intelligence requirement, which it does. So when I stick it in my bow, you see that it automatically turns my bow red. My bow is now red. I cannot equip that even though I'm a level 90 Templar, because I don't have the 148 intelligence requirement. So if you're in the game and you're playing along and you unequip a bow or a piece of armor, anything that has a gem in it that you don't have the item requirement for, when you go back in and try to equip that, it's not going to let you because you don't have the requirements. So then you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be looking around, where do I get this intelligence, where do I get this dexterity, or you may not even know where to look. So that's what hopefully this video is going to help you. So now, I'm take this gem out and put it back in my lightning damage. And now, as you see, I can equip my bow again. And even the gem's red. So, I mean, that's kind of a giveaway. So, if you look on your passive tree, I showed you earlier, you can look in here and there's intelligence, dexterity, larger nodes. But that's not the only place that you can go to get those attributes. Most items that you pick up, a lot of the items that you pick up are going to have attributes rolled in as a modifier. I have a couple examples here. You know, even your jewels, which are different from gems, your jewels you can socket in. They can have attributes attached to them. So as you see here, I got a rare prismatic ring. It adds 37 intelligence. So if you're sitting here and you're running around and you have an empty ring slot, I don't know why you would, but if you did and you needed 37 intelligence, you just slap that in your open ring socket. And now I got your 37 intelligence, and you're good to go to run your build or your gems or whatever you have. If you go over here and look, I have a magic necklace that has multiple attributes to it. It has plus 20 strength and plus 20 intelligence. So if you needed that, you can just slap that on, and there you got your intelligence and strength. And finally, I have a unique ring. Anyways, I'm sorry. I have a unique ring that adds 14 to all attributes. So you slap that on, and your strength, your dexterity, and your intelligence all now have plus 14 to their pool. You know, this is very important. You know, when you level up, and you're picking gems to use, and you need an armor, and it won't work. You're gonna need that. So make sure that you're paying attention to that as you're going along. You can there is a way that you can stop that item level from going up, so you can keep that gem equipped for a lot longer. So when you have the gem inside your socketed item, you go in and you press B. Alright? And at level 1, you're going to hit the Y button, and that takes away the auto level. So what that is, you know, if you don't have that intelligence requirement, but you still want to run that gym, you can level it up to the maximum level that you can run it at with that intelligence or dexterity or strength requirement, and then lock it in place, and you won't have to worry about it. That's not ideal. You really want to find all the intelligence and dexterity and strength that you need in your armor pieces and on your passive tree. There you have it, Exile friends. Attributes in depth and why they're important to your character from the moment you step into Rayquest. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. If you like the video, let me know. Hit that like button and feel free to drop in and give me a shout in the comments. Have something you'd like to see, or have a question you'd like to see a video on, drop me a suggestion. Check back often by subscribing and see what's coming up next. From the depths of Rayquest, stay strong, Exiles.